Derby day at Flemington on Saturday, and a trainer with a very strong hand is Natalie Young. Natalie, 2 Derby runners, must be a real thrill.
Yeah, we do tend to get a couple in there each year. And then the barriers come out and it stuffs our prospects of winning it. But you never know. You've got to make your own luck. We've got a good jock in John Allen for Sunsets. He's drawn 16 out of 16, so it makes it a little difficult. Probably means we're going to have to go back further than we'd like. But he was very well going into it. He's worked up super, and he's coming off a win in the Neds Classic at Caulfield, beating Riff Rock at the favourite. So we've got a little bit of the blows. I think we've gone out to $14. But look, he'll be in great hands, and look, maybe we'll just ride him how he jumps. We'll come up with a plan before Saturday. But yeah, it looks like a nice derby. There's a few good chances in there, and it's just nice to be chasing another one.
He has shown good versatility as well. He was on the speed last time. He came from a long way back to start before that, so it does give you some options.
Yeah, it does, and having that versatility there with the horses, it definitely helps. He actually had a really good turn of foot at Flemington the start before Caulfield, and showed that he does have one if we do ride him that little bit cold, and it's obviously going to have to be the plan. How genuine the speed is going to be is sort of going to be the mission that we're going to have to overcome. These last few derbies have sort of been a real slowly run race and then a sprint home, so it'd be nice to have it a real genuine test is what you need when you're coming from back. But we've also got Cosguy in it, and he's drawn a little bit better in barrier 12, so hopefully he can fly the flag for us.
And he certainly found the line very well in the Geelong Classic.
Yeah, I thought he was great in the Geelong Classic. Bounced back. I don't really know quite what went wrong, at Flemington the start before. Just might have been a little bit of that third up run. It had 2 brilliant sort of first up runs, and against the older horse at Sandown. I just think it may just been that little bit flat. We just freshened him up. Yeah, hit the line nicely. Drawn okay. Would have liked him to draw in a little bit. But look, he's a half to Tabago that won the Australian Derby, so he's got that pedigree page there, and he's fit and well and worked up really good on Tuesday with Sunsets. There wasn't much between them, so they both get their chance, and we've got Blake Shin on him, so we've got 2 top jockeys, so just need a little bit of luck on the day.
You've also aimed for a Melbourne Cup berth with mostly cloudy, running in the Lexus. If he gets in, he's going to be a real show. He's a winner over 2 miles a couple of times already at Ascot.
Yeah, over in Europe he sort of put 4 in a row, and he won at Ascot, and sort of come here, and he's won great at Flemington, in an 84. But I thought his run on the Bart Cummings had a lot of merit. I thought he hit the line really nicely. It's a small field on Saturday, chasing that golden ticket. He's about to have a trot up shortly, but he's had the scan and passed, all that sort of criteria that you have to these days for a Melbourne Cup. I think he's about 32 on order at present, so he needs to be winning it to get in. If he runs second or third, then he'll pass the first ballot, but he'll need a little bit of luck. But he's very well. We've actually just twinkled with a little bit of gear and put a crossover on him. He works in it all the time and hasn't raced in it, and his work on Tuesday I thought was super. He galloped up with Foxy Cleopatra. He's usually pretty sharp, and he really hit the line. I thought, he should sort of have the drop on him, but he come back and wouldn't have blown a candle out, so he's very fit. And if he does win it, you've got a Livermore Classic with Ladies Man. You've got, John O'Shea's horse that's favourite. It's going to be hard to beat, so it's a good small field, and it'll be a little bit tactical. But yeah, I think we've got Tim Clark on board, and I think he'll give me every chance, and it would be nice if he could get the job done, and then we have a cup runner. It's always it's the best day on a race course when you have a cup runner. We've had it once before with Mirage Dancer, and it was brilliant, so hopefully our luck goes our way.
Best of your 3 runners?
Well, I originally would have probably thought Sunsets. He's already beaten the favourite. He's already got the mileage in his legs, being 6th up to a derby. But the barriers just made me feel a little bit of a pit in my stomach. I'm like, but anyway, look, they'll both run well. They're there, the best that we can get them, and just need a little bit of luck in the running. And once we leg that jockey up, it's out of our hands.